Hello everyone, Tiffany Manger here, and this time I'm going to do, I'm sure many of you seen these. This isn't what I'm demoing, by the way. I'm sure many have seen these. This is the Twist and Pivot pop-up card, or just called Pivot Pop-Up. When you open it up, it pops up like that. I do have a video on how to do this, and I just wanted to show this, but we're not going to do this size. We're going to do them in little 3x3 size. See, here's a 3x3, and when you open it up, you got your little twist and pop up here. Very cute. And this guy here, I used the new Orchid Builder bundle to do this guy. And this is from the new Petal Garden DSP here. I'm going to be using the Petal Garden DSP in the one that we're doing today. It's very, very pretty paper. I usually don't get too excited by paper, but that one, like, probably some of my favorite paper ever. So you're going to need your base 3x6. Score at 3. This is always artichoke. For your panel piece here, to do your panels, this is Rich Razzleberry, and this guy is going to be 2x6. We'll set him aside. And this is your pivot mechanism, and this is 2x5. So we're going to start out with this guy here. Alright, your score tool, or your trimmer, you've got your dark and your light. Cut and score. We're not going to need this cut, so we're going to move him down. So first off, we're going to score this in half at 1 inch. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to measure here at 1.5. Move this up to 1.5. Don't score it. We're just going to make a mark at the top here and a mark at the bottom. And then we're going to slide it over to 3.5. And again, just mark it at the top, mark it at the bottom. Okay, so now we're going to take this top mark and this bottom mark and line them up so they are right in with the line of the trimmer. Get my thumb out of the way. And now we're going to score. And the same thing. Slide it over this way. Top of this one, bottom of this one, right into the score track. And score it. Okay, we're going to put this aside for a minute, because while we have the score tool out, we're going to take our 2x6 here. We're going to score it on the 6-inch side at 1.25. Whoops, sorry, no, not 1.25. 1.5, because these are going to be 1.5 panels here. 1.5, 3, and 4.5. I was getting ahead of myself with that other measurement there. Okay, so now we're done scoring. Put this guy aside here. Close this up. Lock it. So for this guy here, we're going to fold in half. And I wish I had my bone folder. I have no clue where he went. I think I left it at a meeting. Alright, so you fold it in half. Now, we're going to fold these X's, but we're going to fold it the opposite way. See how I folded this down so you got your mountain fold? We want valley folds here. Unfold that. And unfold that. So now, I'm going to flip it over. These guys, you're going to valley fold this, bring this in like that. So you got like a little house going on there. And if you have your bone folder, really make sure it's reinforced here. So we're going to bring in our 3x3 piece. And I'm going to measure the exact half point, which would be 1.5. This is just optional. I just like to make sure that my piece is very accurate. So now I'm just going to put some fast fuse just on the triangle part here. just on the triangle, see? And we're going to put this point just below the score of your card, right in the middle, like so. Okay. Make it all nice and down there. So then we're going to add some more fast fuse on this side of the triangle. I'll slide him up here. And then we're just going to bring our card down. So there's your pop-up mechanism. And these are both always artichoke. I guess they came from 2 different batches. Sometimes you do get a little variation. This is an older one, so the sun probably could have faded it too. So now what we're going to do is fold this like so, and then fold these guys up like so. So you got like your W here. I'm going to turn the W to this side so we got this going on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it right to the half piece. And as you can see, these are the same widths. And I'm just going to line it up top to bottom. Line this up right around the middle here. Actually, I did that wrong. Rewind all that. You want an M, like so. You can fold these guys up like that if you want. You want your fold. See your fold? So you got the V there, right in the middle. Right along the center. Okay. Hold that down and bring them across. So now keep a hold of them and just center them up with your mechanism pieces. Okay. Keep a hold of the center. Flip this guy up and see your score line there. Take your fast fuse, and I stress to use fast fuse or something very strong, and just put fast fuse above the score line. And then smooth him down. Now go over to this side, flip him up. We're going to do the same thing. However, we're going to put the adhesive below the score. And fast fuse takes a little bit of practice to work with, but I absolutely love it. Some people hate it. Once I got to learning how to use it, I absolutely loved it. Smooth it down there. Okay, so pop this guy up like that. You're going to have to take your fingers there too, like that. Can you see that? Just to give it a start. So there is your pop-up mechanism. And as you can see, I put it a little low. I have it a little too low there. He does peek out a little bit. Actually, should have moved my pop-up mechanism a little bit higher, or I could have trimmed these guys here. So anyways, we're not going to worry about that. Anyways, for my panels here, I did 1 1/4 inch by 3/4 of an inch. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, 1 1/4 inches by 1 3/4 of an inch in Rich Razzleberry. And then I just did the same size. I trimmed it about 1/8 on each side just to do the layers. This other one I did, where did my sample go? There we go. I didn't do layering, so I just did the panels and I stamped them. But I had some DSP scrap, and this is from Petal Garden, and like I said, isn't this gorgeous paper? I love it. So I wanted to do one on each end, like so, just for some layering. I'm going to put him here. And I'm going to put him here. I strategically cut out this scrap so I would have one guy going that way and one guy going that way. And I did this again with Very Vanilla. And I used the Butterfly Basics stamp set and the All Things Thanks. I think it's what it's called. Let me look here. Yep. Stamp set for this, the saying, the verse. And I'm just going to put those guys on there. And I stamped that in This is Rich Raspberry, this is Old Olive, and the background is Sweet Sugar Plum, but I stamped it off first. So now we're going to put them there. So there's our middle piece. Shut him down. Okay, now for my outside. Again, this is the same piece, Petal Garden. I'm just going to attach that. And I can see, I kind of put that's another reason why it's sticking out. I made it a little crooked. So make sure when you're folding this, you go like this when you're attaching your top piece to make sure it's nice and even. But we're going to work on this to make it. Oh, and this guy here, he's at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. So now we're going to line this up and stick that on there. And I didn't really decorate this too much. I took this Stitch Framelits circle and I stamped with All Things Thanks in Craft White ink. You are amazing. And I'm going to make a belly band to hold this shut. So I just got a scrap piece. This is 1/2 inch by however long. To make a belly band, I'm just going to take this here and I'm just going to loosely wrap it around. Belly bands are very easy to make. There isn't really much of a measurement to them. So I'm going to do this. You don't want them too tight, but you need them a little bit snug. And get a good fold going on there. And just trim it till wherever. So you got a decent amount of overlap. Okay. And then I would use Fast Fuse for this guy. Fast Fuse. And line him up like so. So there is your belly band. And we're going to decorate it. I'm going to take this piece here. And you know what? I'm not going to use any dimensionals. There's enough. It's pretty thick enough. So I'm just going to take some more Fast Fuse here. Whoops, my belly band. Make sure he's straight before I get him on there. Well, I'm right nice in the center. And then I'm going to put this right there. There's that, and let's add some embellishments. Let me grab some embellishments here. Let's see. Can I find? Yes. Let's do Old Olive. Let's do some stars. These are our little accents, enamel dots. What are they called here? Yeah, enamel shapes. And these are an Old Olive. And there we go. Now if I can get my clutch that shut. So there's that. And you would just slide that belly band off. And ta-da! And just slide him back on. Get them all in there. There you go. Slide back on. Very easy to do. And there is your 3x3 pop-up card. Or twist and pop. Here's the other one here. Ta-da! So we'll leave this one open like that. So if you like what you've seen, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. I try to do a new video every week. If you would like to order anything you've seen here, please visit my website, www.tiffanymanger.stampinup.net. You can also check out my Facebook page, Tiffany Manger Stampin' Up Demonstrator, or you can ask questions down below if you have any. I'll try to answer them when I get the chance to. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you come back again. Have a nice day.